Yo, what up? We're the Melanated Anime Club. We used to be so excited when we heard that song, and now we just kind of sit through it. What's up, guys?
Yeah, we need something new. This is about time for a refresh.
Yeah, we're still working on that season 3. We've been talking about working on it. Guys, what happened last week?
What do you mean?
Something happened. Well, I'll admit there was some internet connectivity issues on my side, but like once they had gotten fixed, I signed in and the show was already over. So I mean, it was a quick like 6-minute show. Someone said titties. I don't know what happened.
Was that Ramon? Pretty sure that was Ramon. I'm just gonna make
it was there.
Damn, you can tell who didn't watch the episode last week.
Yeah. 6 minutes you couldn't watch?
No.
But we did get compliments. It was called the most effective episode to date. The most efficient episode to date. All the greatest hits. Talked about. I didn't talk about.
Was that a compliment?
I hope.
Was it from a fan? Do we know that? Wait. So he did a compliment of himself?
He wasn't on it. He was just there.
It was just me.
It was just you?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
We know you didn't watch it. You already made it clear. Like,
see, I wasn't on, but I still watched those 6 minutes when my internet came back up and I was ready.
6 minutes?
It was a 6-minute show.
It was a solid. It was
with intro, outro, and a little bit of word from Zarek, and someone saying titties.
Someone said titties.
Y'all probably didn't even talk about a chapter.
No, we got to double up this week.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. We said you should check out One Piece. That was the review.
Yeah.
Speaking of you should check out One Piece, let's just jump right into it.
And we just lost.
We just what?
We just lost 2 viewers. It happened.
I see one.
Okay, we got one, but we lost 2.
It was 3.
He's not wrong. Oh shit. Okay, so we're just gonna go.
Are we going back to 10:15? I can go to 10:16.
I don't know. Like, are you caught up even, Zarek?
Me? Yes. Yes, I'm caught up. All right, this is gonna be a long episode. Fuck it. We ain't gonna talk that much about My Hero Academia. That's probably what's going on. Let's get into it.
I mean, but it's also good.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, let's just kind of blitz through it then. Let's not do the full read through and let's just kind of hit the beats and talk about it just so we can get through both of them. Is that cool?
All right.
That works.
So let's talk about this cover. Senior Pink being confused for a baby stork.
I don't think there's no confusion. That's just man moving in style.
Yeah. My favorite
man moving in style.
On the Reddit, someone colorized and made a GIF of it where the baby's swinging.
Oh wow!
The baby's like the thing. It's pretty dope.
Right.
That's cool. I just like that he's just got like a bottle of Jack in his hand.
Right.
And baby in his mouth. Yeah.
What did they had a battle of him and Frank. It was a battle of
manliness.
The hard-boiled.
Hardboiled, yeah. That's right.
That was a really good battle. I love that.
It was.
Like his backstory.
That was the
tragic.
That was the battle. The battle
dope.
was like we about to fight and then give each other backstory as we do this issue.
And like Senior Pink's backstory was tragic as fuck.
What up, Mylon? Good to see you again.
You dress like that, it's got to be tragic. It's got to be tragic. But that's a choice, and you make it work.
Okay.
That's why he's a baby. He's the baby.
Mm-hmm. The baby.
Okay, so when we last left our heroes, Luffy got knocked off the mountain.
Mm-hmm. He's bubbling.
Blah, 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 underwater. And we see Queen fighting good old Chopper and with his extendo brontosaurus neck. What are we supposed to do now?
Extendo neck.
No, he didn't.
He just bit the fuck out of him.
Everybody's like, oh, what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? I don't know. Master Kato's just that strong.
I like the yeah, my favorite here.
Go ahead.
All of the Nakama are like, nah, we ain't doing none of that.
Nah.
Like my favorite is Sanji using Zoro in his full body cast as a weapon.
And Zoro
he's taking a nap.
Zoro sleeping right through it.
You see the little snore bubble. I love it.
Or is it snot? It's probably a snot bubble.
It's snot bubble, whatever. Yeah, cool. All right, so yeah. Hey, I was playing games with you because I thought you wanted to play. Come on, Chopper Amon.
He called him Chopper Amon, though. That's respect. He didn't call him a doctor, though. That's disrespectful. But we
you got to respect the man's station.
He spent 8 hours. He spent 8 years doing that. So.
Yep.
And then you got Perospero just throwing out candy arrows, trying to kill everybody in the meantime.
I really think that
because he's going 1-on-1 against Queen and taking candy arrows to the back.
No, I gotta say they messed up by calling it candy showers, and they could have had a great candy rain reference.
Yeah.
Maybe translator's choice.
I bet you on the bootleg translations it is candy rain. Hit him with the candy coated raindrops.
Oh, that candy rain.
All right, fine. I'm gonna hit myself. All right. I thought it was a good one.
Funny.
Yeah, Matt did not seem to approve of that one.
It went over my head. I'm just gonna call it out. You're brilliant.
I feel like that was a song from your teenage years.
Oh, you were making a Prince reference.
Okay, never mind. Just keep going.
It was a Soul for Real reference.
I guess it must have been his 20s.
Yes, no.
It must have been your college years.
No, I was grade school. Yep.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, we were in grade school, but okay.
So pretty much, Queen and Chopper are fighting, and then Sanji comes to save the day with a Diable Jambe, right to Queen.
We haven't seen that move in a while.
Yeah,
no, it was pretty great.
It's beyond great.
While still holding Zoro.
One hit, and then when you go to the next page.
Yeah, but do you see Queen's teeth?
About that.
Queen's teeth for a quick moment.
Yeah, go back.
All right, we'll go back.
Right, yeah, look at here. They got fucking needles. It's like, what the fuck is that?
Wait,
yeah.
What? He's got a second row
needles in the teeth. That's weird.
What?
Oh yeah, so it's a Diable Jambe rotisserie.
Rotisserie shot, yeah.
Right. Rotisserie shot. Because we're going
and then around, yeah. Which is amazing.
Just I can't wait to see this one animated because this
one's going to be like
exactly
how this plays out.
Because like this is going to be like Looney Tunes shit. Like I can't imagine this.
They have to do it like that. Oh god, and you see it. The impact is on his face all the way around.
Oh, yeah. Also, hey Roman, this is Matt roasting you. Matt, this is Roman roasting you.
I got it the first time.
All right, cool.
Okay. Oh, he's deflecting the arrows for us.
Yep.
Oh, Perospero, you're about to get hit in the face. Oh, Peroine, I'm gone. We're saved.
I hope he does say that the worst way possible. As he says, like,
you held out strong. Well done, Sanji, but Luffy, don't cry, idiot. After all, we've been through the same situation a dozen times before. I'm just ad-libbing here. How many miracles have you seen? How many times has Luffy come back from the brink to like destroy whoever the main boss was at that time? We've seen it countless times again. So it's gonna happen again. All right.
Yep.
So Chopper, take care of Sanji. He'll be
Zolo.
with the strength of 10 when he's healthy.
So
I mean, take care of
we are
Zoro.
just reading this without the acting.
Yeah.
All right.
Leave that dinosaur to me. It's you, Judge's son. So what's the connection here? We got to figure that out.
Remember, Queen has
no.
that
They were
love
a friend.
of Judge. But also, I want to take a moment that Zoro's passed out and he's like 10 people. No, I'm 2,000 people.
Mhm.
Like,
That woke him up.
he's just like 2,000.
And goes back to sleep.
Yep.
And
Keep fighting.
then Marco giving them some props. That's why I like you guys. They think the captain's dead, but they're gonna keep fighting because they know Luffy's gonna be back.
They know that Luffy's not dead. That's why.
Okay, so then we go up to the castle first floor in the crawl space where there's just bodies on the floor.
1, 2,
3. And Kinemon, oh, the swords are broken. They did break the swords.
They broke the swords. And this switch.
Is that like blood out of his head?
He
Full of
bleeding.
blood?
Maybe or the blade.
Or the blade. Okay.
Or the blade. And then
That's a blade. They got a blade.
see, there's some crying here, and oh man, it froze up on me again. There we go. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we get some crying, and then a stab. Oh, Kinemon. Let me see some background of Kinemon. Oh, and Momonosuke when they first got back from time travel. You have to call me father. Momonosuke-sama, Lord, no, blah blah blah.
Momonosuke.
Father. What will those extra seconds buy you? What will their escape change exactly?
Yo, that's such like a theme. Because that was that Shanks. What are these few seconds gonna do? That was Akainu, you know what I mean? So these few seconds change the fate of the world. Type of shit. Also, Roman, we'll get to this when we're done with One Piece and maybe doing My Hero. But we'll talk about it. But
I'm not seeing the comments because I'm not looking. So what's going on?
That's cool.
Oh,
really
essentially what happened is Milan's like, why aren't y'all watching E3? And then like Roman's like, why would I watch E3? You know how they be.
Okay,
yeah. They're just being that. I'm just letting them play. It's endearing.
Okay. Run, Shinobu. You face your death like a warrior. The problem with defeat is so few can accept it when it arrives. And he just stabbed our boy Kinemon through the chest.
Not just the chest. Like I'm pretty sure that's the spine.
Yeah, I'm sure his face is down, so that's through his back. I don't know how the fuck does his leg move. Like his body's weird. But
weird.
But real quick, is this frog Usohachi's frog? Is this the same frog that was with Usopp the whole time before they came into here?
No.
What happened to Usopp's frog?
Because Usopp's not around.
Usopp's not around. So then
what happened to Usopp's frog though? Like what happened to that dude? Because that frog was gonna make a play. I called it back in Wano when we first met the frog. Remember when he's a toad oil salesman?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was.
He was a toad oil salesman.
He had a toad that was like. Do you remember how like?
I don't think the toad was that significant. I'm just saying.
I do. I believe.
I'm gonna disagree with you there.
Agree to disagree.
Just for the sake of moving on.
I'll be Switzerland in that one.
Fair.
Huh? My lord, why are you holding that frog?
Right. I think there's more than one frog.
Yeah. I must tell them.
Yep.
Time for a big speech. I am Kozuke Momonosuke. And I want to pass along Luffy's words because that's whose voice I heard in the last chapter because that's how it is.
We get that in the next man. We'll see it over there.
Yeah. Luffy is alive and he tells me that he will return to battle. So keep fighting. Keep fighting. As long as you breathe, continue to fight. And then we see panels with, where everybody's at. And you see, a great ninja battle that I can't wait to see happen.
Yo, but like real quick, who's that next to Old Man Hyo?
That's one of the
another one of the Yakuza. Sure. It's the one with the long blonde hair.
Yeah. That's just someone else on the performance floor with him.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like that person probably about to come into play down the road.
Later.
So you see Luffy black-eyed here, not even wide-eyed, just using his internal voice of all things. Momo, tell them I'm going to beat Kaido. That's it.
Yep.
And then
we're gonna win. Everybody's like, yeah, we're all energized. We're gonna do this.
And in a parallel to Marineford.
Yes.
Yep. Wow.
All right. Everybody's going. And then, are you satisfied now, son of Oven? Odin. Ripe jutsu. What was okay. That's the
it makes doesn't it age things that she touches?
Yeah.
Jewelry Bonnie does it to people, but she does it to things.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Also, she can go in both directions.
Jewelry Bonnie can go reverse and
yeah,
only can go forward. Yeah.
So Kaido takes a swing. There's a ripe jutsu, and did he miss? I don't know, but someone's.
I think they do because there's a slip right there, and you see nothing but falling stuff. So I think they got away.
Okay.
And then we transition over to water.
Yep, and we're in the sub. Who's gonna save Luffy? It's gonna be Law's crew because they're still in that submarine and not helping with the battle at all.
The Heart Pirates, baby.
Yep.
They just chilling around in the sub.
You're right. It's a person.
I like how there's like almost no one else on Law's crew actually does anything, but like Beppo and that big dude he saved at Sabondi. Those are the only two that like I see doing things.
Well, it's because Beppo and Sachi, they're the only ones that like go out and do stuff with Law. The other ones are always stuck in the sub.
Yep.
Okay.
Because he's always like, "Yo, Beppo, Sachi, roll with me," and Beppo's like, "I'm down." Beppo's the dopest. Like, I would love just get more of Beppo.
That's
more
true.
Because he ran away, left Mink Island, and was like, "Nah, I'm gonna go do this." Like, I'm gonna run with Law's crew. I want to be with anime.
I'm gonna learn karate too. That was the best. All right.
He was a
is that Straw Hat?
Post Peckhams?
Quickly, is he even alive? All right. So now we're back, and something else has happened. Big bro, he's still alive. Run to the stage, and then Zeus is somehow in Nami's climber tag.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
They don't do the reveal to the next chapter, bro.
What are you talking about? You see the face,
but you don't know who it is yet.
Oh, shit. Stop it. We all know who that is. I'm not gonna take this. I'm not. Come on, y'all.
I applaud you.
Anybody who's watching this knows that that's Zeus.
I mean, you could make an argument.
I mean, you say that now, but at the time when they gave it the intentional break of putting a whole chapter in between, so it left an air of mystery. But go off, King.
It could be anything.
You know what? Let me just make these wild assumptions.
Yeah, that's called theories.
Mama, they're just bluffing for him. If he fell into the sea, he's dead for sure. But the longer you work with him, the more... What the fuck?
What?
The more we get this funny feeling that it'll always wind up this way. Whatever.
That was
Frog on Kid. Don't tell me you're up here to mess up my fight. Grow up, Eustace. Let's form a temporary license.
Grow up, Eustace is the funniest line.
Eustace
is like,
yeah. You didn't even call him Kid. You just like Eustace.
Yeah. Eustace is an old man name, so to tell you to grow up is hilarious.
Like, don't grow up, Eustace. I'm gonna call you by your real name.
Yeah.
Kaido. I think you mean Father Yamato. No, I've come to cut those chains.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, did I pick up the wrong chapter?
No,
that was the right chapter.
That's the end of the chapter.
Okay. So yeah, that happened.
Yeah, so that was a lot going on. We go and jump straight into 1016. Like I said, there's a lot going. I thought that we'd go faster if we didn't have Matt just read through it, but I feel like that was the same amount of time.
Was it?
Now you just want to read through it?
Yeah, this can be Matt's turn.
We're jumping back in. It's me, Osama, Flower Capital, Wano, sing and be merry. It's really creepy that they're singing and laughing about this festival. A little bit more on that later.
They have no idea what's going on up in Onigashima, though.
They're having a great old time at their fire festival.
Look at this woman.
Not you know you're gonna have but a fun one.
They're gonna have the good old song like ding 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 ding. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah, that bang bang bang, but ding 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 ding, like that thing that they do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just like speeds up ever so slightly as you keep going too.
Isn't it bright and joyful here, Otaku? Ha ha ha! That's creepy. I'm just gonna say that. The Fire Festival is time to mourn and celebrate those who have passed. That is why the fires are so high to reach up to heaven. Yeah! I wonder if Daddy is watching right now.
That's sad.
Of course he is, my dear. Just look at how clear this sky is tonight.
No, so that's great.
I've
been asking where has Tenguyama been for a while, and it's just good to see him pop back up. or
Right.
Tengetsu. I think
It's
is
nice
the
that
name.
you
Yeah.
Tengetsu.
Tenguyama is a different thing, but yes, this is Tengetsu.
Mhm.
This is One Piece.
It's nice for him to be there. He probably comes out for the Fire Festival every year. I'm certain he's looking down, watching a view in the fate of the country, and then we're booming to the whooshing.
Whooshing back up. Yes. Oh.
Guest parlor inside the castle. Even after losing Straw Hat Luffy, none are surrendering. That's right.
Yo,
As it stands,
Is that dude
That is
CP0?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, cool. All right, keep going. That was my question.
Another 5,000 soldiers are now out of the battle. The difference in strength was 24,000 versus 3,000. But all of the pleasures and the waiters on the performance floor are rebelling against Queen. That turns 4,000 soldiers to the other side, making it 20,000 versus 7,000. A surprising shift in the balance between the two sides. Ribbit. It's impossible to predict now. We might learn more that suggests a change in the tide of battle. Ribbit. And Momonosuke has fallen. Indeed, the enemy of the leader is as good as dead. If we announce that, the samurai are sure to lose their will to fight this time. Yeah, let's bring their spirits. Team 9. Usopp, Otama, Senko. The climate zone is
Real quick before we jump into here, so when they're doing
Yeah.
like the hand thing over there, and you see like the Gungi board pieces, I'm assuming that's Gungi.
I thought it was Go. Gungi
Go. You're
right.
is
You're right.
the ones
Go.
that stack
This
up
is-
on each other.
No, you're right. That's Go.
yeah. This is go.
So whose hand is that? Is that the CP0's hand that's talking, and who are they playing with? Because who's on the other
They're
side?
playing with each other. The other side is another CP0 guy.
Okay,
because
so
when
we
you
don't
saw
know
them
who
get
the other
introduced-
person is. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we do because they were shown many
No.
chapters ago.
No. We know that it's CP0, but we don't know if it's like Lucci or if it's like.
Oh, no.
Or if it's
no,
Because
no,
Kaku.
we kind of know who it is. These are two new CP people.
I feel like that dude could be Bluno that we see because his build is pretty similar.
But he doesn't have the
Mhm.
horns.
Well, those probably got broken off.
Those are hair, right? Weren't they?
I thought it was legit horns.
I thought
We
it was
can
ours
talk about
too.
this later.
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
We can get back in it. I'll Google. I forgot his name already, but I'll look. it up.
No. But Matt, you can continue on.
Cool. Did I? Yes. Team 9. Odama, same floor. My baton I developed is talking. Am I even more of a genius than I realized? That is Usopp.
That is
right?
Usopp, yes.
No, it's me. The thing that used to be Zeus. But why did you turn into a Climaton? I thought you got eaten. The moment that happened, my soul had slipped out of my original body. I was barely conscious, as that Hera girl was just about to absorb me. But then you reached out with the Climaton and one last blast of black balls. That's a weird phrasing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the instant Hera bit down, it seems I have to push me into this baton. So anyway, look at me now. I've been reborn. What? Ew, I don't want an annoying talking weapon. Ah! Oh, I forgot. You haven't forgiven me. The problem is I can't get back out without Mama's power. Hey, we've reached the stage. Tama, you can give the order from here.
So-
Okay.
Nami just got a power boost.
Yep.
Smite. Little
Well,
bit.
I don't know. She had Zeus, so like, is it just
Yeah.
like a?
Is it?
Well, but he left and
It's just-
came back.
It's just official.
Yeah.
It's official now. Made it
I guess it's a
dramatic.
boost because
Loud.
it's part of the weapon and not a separate
Mhm.
entity.
Yeah.
It's controlled by someone.
Yeah.
But also, when I first
report.
saw it, I actually thought Big Mom had like just to fuck with Nami had put something in there because it'd still be under her control,
Oh,
so Nami
yeah.
would lose her weapon. That's why I was like,
Right.
bruh.
Mhm.
All right, keep going.
A report to all sectors of Onigashima. The enemy general, Momo. Miss Baohong, behind you. It's the Straw Hats. Oh, Usagi. What? Wow. Usopp.
Boom.
So, a serious headbutt has come in due to Ulti. It's her, isn't it? She's the problem. She's the reason all their subordinates keep betraying us. And now she can manipulate Big Mom too. Oh, Tama! What now is it? Is she standing again after all that? Everything that happened to Pepe is your fault. Well, I thought I told you to knock it off. Mm-hmm.
That's so dumb. That's the dumbest.
Huh?
Why is it dumb? This is
Big
amazing.
black mace.
Right. It's great. It's great.
What's your problem with it, Z? Come on.
No, it's dumb in like the best way. Like it's
Okay.
just like it's
Right.
like we're doing serious like kind of stuff, and then the mask shows up in like the middle of the Justice League. Like that's what this moment feels like to me.
The mash goes up in the middle of the Snyder Cut. I get you.
Yeah.
Because all it's doing is just augmenting what he does. Like, Nami, use your baton like you usually do. I'll help you out. You could do that. She's really tough on the surface, but on the inside, she's all pulverized from Mama's attack. One good lightning blast should do the trick.
Ooh,
no, can't use it at that
nice.
big. It'll hit Otama too. Special attack. Green Star. Sargosa. Ah! There. Otama's clear. Go ahead, Nami. Whoa. Weather egg. Here I am. Time to hatch a storm cloud. Zeus. Technically, I'm not the same thing. Go ahead. Give me a new name, Nami. Fluff. I am Mighty Zeus.
I love it. I love that part.
Prepare for pain. Fine, let's
Fine,
go.
let's
Zeus.
go.
Fine, let's
Fluff
go,
would give
Zeus.
the dopest.
Lightning
You got to get your
blast.
ass kicked by
Wish.
Fluff.
He's Fluff from now on. No way, it's over. No, it's not my job's not over until I hit the target.
Mm.
To
Nice.
keep thinking lightning bolt.
Yeah, I keep thinking Thunderstrike. I keep thinking of Pokemon Attack too. So don't.
Ah, Lady Ulti just went down. First page, 1. Now her. 2 of the Toby Robo are out of the fight. What? Are you
What?
kidding me? That's never happened before. Hang on, are we losing? Miss Balhung? Everyone, can you hear? Whoopsie, that wasn't supposed to go out. What is that? It was a monster. Green Star Devil. Hey, Tama. I don't know how it works, but she looks like a loudspeaker. Now talk. Okay, it's me, Otama. That's her. It's Master Otama.
Oh,
Beppo sighting.
where?
He went back on accident.
Oh,
Beppo.
He's in there.
Beppo sighting.
He's chilling.
oh,
do.
okay, okay.
Doop, 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 doop. It's there, Otama. And everyone's like, then we're back up top. Straw Hat is dead, and so is the son of Kazuki Odin. If you want to fight, you ought to protect what's important first. Impertinent child. So you've got your cuffs off, and now you think you can leave. Yes, I'm going out to see what Luffy, but only after I've driven you out of Wano, Kaido. Don't think I'm leaving for anywhere else, Yamato. I'm here because it's Wano. There is no way in which you can beat me. Now do as I say, Yamato, and be Shogun of Wano. I refuse. I already know I can't win. But Luffy is the man Kazuki Odin was waiting for, and until he returns, I'm going to hold you back. Conqueror's Kaki Clash. 2-week break.
Don't assume I'll go easy on you, Yamato.
Yamato.
Yamato,
Wow.
you poor bitch.
Right.
We just did 2 chapters in less than 30 minutes.
We did it.
It's a lot.
We did it. Yo, so a lot of stuff going on here. I like how we touched on the Toby. We got to see the Toby Ropo's reaction in the 10-15 on their reaction to Luffy's dead and all of that.
Yep.
You saw their reaction, and then you saw their reaction when last chapter when it's I am Momonosuke. I am
Right.
Momonosuke. That one.
Yeah.
You saw all of their reactions because they kept on fighting. And on this one, you saw all the Nakama's reactions with Otama. So
Yep.
it's just
I thought
interesting
you
because
also saw like a beaten up Black Maria too.
you see a beat like a pretty much seems like a beating up all of them, but it could
Yeah,
just be
they're all
battle
going through
damage.
shit.
It could just be the battle damage that they'd have because it didn't look like the others were, doing good for themselves. Interesting things of note. Basil Hawkins, where the fuck is he again? Marco, he's just
Calculating.
watching. Marco's just watching people.
Kind of.
He might be healing.
Queen's throwing hands, getting in there. What's King? Where's King been? What's King been up to?
Just flying around.
Is he? Yeah, he's up in the sky.
Like seeing Tenguyama and Otama back kind of brings in a whole nother like wave of people in the realm of Wano. Otoko, sorry, you're right. So with Hitetsu being the guy who has the crazy swords that like aren't being held by Zoro right now, he's the one that has the other legendary swords. Is he a legendary swordsman? How is he going to play? I mean, he's clearly going to die. Like he's clearly going to like save the city of people as Onigashima comes down.
Yeah, but then what is he saving? Is he like somehow connected to like a past?
Of course, right? We still haven't seen Lady Toki, who mysteriously vanished into the future. They made a big point that we'll be aware of Lady Toki by the scar from the arrow on her thigh. So that's
Yep.
still into play. That mysterious shape-shifting kitsune is still running around the island somewhere.
Mhm.
We love that fox.
Yeah, the fox was dope. We know that the Heart Pirates are submarining around the exterior right now.
Mhm.
We
We
don't
also
know
know
where the rest of Big Mom's family is outside.
Yeah.
they just kind
We
of
don't even know
disappeared.
if we don't even know if they got up the waterfall.
Or
No,
survived after
they fell off the
Perlin
yeah.
happened.
Only
Um,
it seems like only Perlin is the last one. Is like a last survivor. No,
Yeah,
he didn't mention anyone else.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of because there's like I'm trying to go like all the other like pieces that are out there that we haven't
We
really
saw
got.
glimpses of CP0, but we don't know exactly who in CP0 is around.
But we know they're at the capital.
Oh, and I
Not
definitely
capital,
looked
sorry. The Onigashima.
at Onigashima. So I definitely looked up
Because they're in the
Bluno,
guest parlor.
and it's definitely his hair is shaped like horns.
Okay. So that could be Bluno.
Could be
So
him.
it could be Bluno. And then like he had the bear mask in the previous ones because he's the bigger guy.
Mhm.
So I
Mhm.
thought like his body shape might be similar. But I don't know. That's just my if a mysterious door pops up somewhere,
Yep, we'll know it's
don't
him.
be surprised. Yeah, so but I can't wait for that shit to hit because like I mean what Luffy's about to get saved again by the Heart Pirates. Like it's just Kid and Law essentially are teamed up right now
Against Big Mom.
against Big Mom.
Yeah.
Why did they think Momonosuke is dead? Like, what happened there? Why did they make that? Is that a lie, or did they actually catch him?
No,
I think it was just like the result
Because of Shinobu doing the ripe, and then
Yeah.
Shinobu's in. Right, exactly. That's why they think he's dead.
So where are they at? Like, where's Shinobu's?
They are
Shinobu,
falling into the ocean.
Did
Or-
Shinobu
or gonna fall
do
into
like
secret tunnel.
yeah,
Or
that's something that
they're just
transformation
gonna
gets
float,
to?
they're just gonna
Ninja shit.
just fly down because they've got the kite.
The gliders.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Momonosuke maybe taps into his dragon form, finds his power in this shit.
Oh,
He
Remember,
likely
dude?
transferred. He likely transferred into his dragon power because he's freaking out from falling.
Okay, yeah. So
Oh, that's
Mhm.
nice. Milan started his
Oh, that's
Skyrim
nice.
run. He started playing Skyrim this week, so he's like, I got Elder Scrolls Online as well.
We'll talk about games when it's time for talk about games.
Right? Like, oh, I can't be mad.
I'm just acknowledging our
yeah.
fans.
I have a feeling that they're going to end up both on the boat, and that's when him and Momonosuke are going to have a heart-to-heart about what was in the book.
Yo, that's great. That's a good one.
Right?
That's a good one.
Because they're both falling, and for whatever reason, they surprisingly showed up. And it's like, hey, how do we know to come pick up this guy? We should probably pick up this guy because we're in a submarine. And then there also has to be another person falling. Yeah, they're both going to come on that submarine.
Well, does Law have a piece of Luffy's Reaver card?
I don't know.
I don't recall. What are we laughing
You know what? I sure the fuck did, Roman. I sure the fuck did.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
All right, I guess that's the end of One Piece talk. Let's talk about the
Yeah,
goddamn video games.
We were all optimistic, and then now we got to talk about games.
All right, let's talk about it. E3. Anything exciting happened that hasn't been leaked already? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
It's
haven't
E3.
looked
Are we
at
going to
the
pre-order
damn
anything? Are we pre-ordering stuff in 2021? I don't know.
I'll probably pre-order a Switch Pro.
Yeah,
That's
I don't give a fuck about any games that are coming out because I can't even get a PS5 right now. So I'm gonna go focus on enjoying what I can access.
You know what? What is it? Age of Fallen? No, Fallen Order. That's getting upgraded. PS5 to Xbox.
Everything is getting upgraded. I can't get the PS5 version because I don't got a PS5.
Nope.
So
Yeah.
Miles Morales upgrade.
Nope.
Final Fantasy VII remake upgrade.
Can't get that.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla upgrade.
But yeah, you just did that game out because you're playing it now.
I am. But
it's just
when I get a PS5, I will be able to upgrade it.
You will? Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's cool, and I guess I'm excited about the future of gaming. But I just feel like, really, after 2020, you get excited about games coming out still?
No, I just
That's
like
that's
shocked that they come
a
out.
hot take, and you got to let people enjoy what they enjoy. Let's not
for
just
sure.
let anybody's young.
But you're asking us why we're not doing it. I'm
Crush
giving
dreams.
my opinion and why I'm not.
That's fair.
We can crush dreams.
I mean, no, I get it. You're a gaming studio. Gaming content is what you're about. Like, I'm not hating on gaming. You know, I like to play, but it's just like I'm not about to sit here and watch Ubisoft jerk themselves off for making 4 remakes of the same game we played before. I'm not excited about a Borderlands spinoff. I'm not excited. I mean, anytime there's a new IP, it just gets shit on. Biomutant was the last thing that I think I was like, oh, this seems interesting to me. I want to play this that I've never heard of before.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly just like, oh, cool. Do I want to see an announcement of another remake? Like, do I want Resident Evil 4 remastered remake edition? Like, that's not me. I'm not interested in that. Like, cool. We heard these rumors that Neversoft is working on a Marvel game. That's all I really want to care about. Let me play the demo. Let me get the game in my hand.
They just released Black Panther
in Marvel
on Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's released.
Yep.
I'll go read. I said I was gonna wait till Black Panther or Spider-Man came out to re-download it, so I will be good on that. I'm gonna go re-download.
I saw that. I saw it out. It's the Civil War suit
arc. Oh, okay. But he's got a single player. He's gonna have a single player story, right? Like, we're talking about the game. Like, we're on the same page.
I'm trying to tell you what kind of suit he's wearing. I don't give a damn about the story.
Matt doesn't care about gameplay. He cares about how it looks.
No, because that game's trash.
That is the most weird. So you care about the cosmetic DLC, but not the game itself?
Yeah, I'm giving you context.
All right, thank you, Matt.
I mean, granted, they could probably change it, but just so you know, they
you can change costumes. That's one of the key things about the game is that they give you costume options. That's why I was like, what?
I know one.
Oh, in other gaming news, anybody that's watching this should go on the Melanated Anime Club Facebook page and vote for my next Nuzlocke.
Oh yeah.
What are the options?
Oh, okay. I decided there's 3 like playing games that I was going to go through. Is either Black and White, Heart Gold or Soul Silver, or what was it? I put another one up there. I can't remember. I got to look at it.
Was it Diamond?
Is it Black and Yellow?
No.
Yes, the Wiz Khalifa edition. Let's put
the Wiz Khalifa edition.
Can someone please make that ROM hack the Pokemon Black and Yellow, the Wiz Khalifa, the 2011 Wiz Khalifa edition?
Oh yeah, Black and White.
You just go around catching drowsies. Topical reference. Yes, I did it.
Okay, we need to have a thing when Matt says something good, because that doesn't deserve the hit the button. But
is that what we do? Is that the way?
No, that is not what we do.
No, because here's the thing. Matt and I were watching In the Heights the other night, and all the time he kept saying he could play this one character, and I'm like, well. Yeah. To play that one character, you're gonna need some new headshots.
You did not say that until just now.
I know. I just came up with it just.
Oh man, you know what?
Without new headset.
Yo, we're gonna take a moment to refresh here. I think we broke Matt. If you got it, let's load it, spark it, roll it. It's time for the hashtag. I gotta go back to the weed store later. Never mind. Sorry.
Take a breath, Z.
I'm good.
Breathe. No, see, I said breathe. You're not talking. That's not right. That's not right.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats. That was a good funny.
Thank you. So yeah, the base games I chose for my Nuzlocke are Black and White, Black and White 2, and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And I put 3 ROM hacks on there as well. I've actually put 5 ROM hacks on there because I really can't decide anything. There's Renegade Platinum, which is just a harder version of Platinum, and all the gym leaders have 6 Pokemon and like what can I say, like competitive teams. Like
there's pain.
Yeah. There's Pokemon Radical Red, which is like one of the hardest ROM hacks out right now.
Yeah, that's like pain.
Yep. Pokemon Ash Gray. You just play through like the events of the anime. I thought that would be interesting.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
And there's GS Chronicles, which is like a remake of Gold and Silver, but like with improved everything, like improved mechanics, sprites, everything. Looks great.
I think you should do the one that's based off the anime because I can relate.
Okay, well, go and vote. Go and vote.
Oh,
I still vote Digimon. You should do Digimon as a Nuzlocke challenge, but nobody's.
Is there a
listening.
Digimon game that's very similar to Pokemon?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple Digimon RPGs, but like those are only so long, and the story is just like.
No, I feel like Monster
you
Rancher would work better for what you're doing, like Monster Rancher or Jade Cocoon, even if we're going like.
I've never even heard of Jade Cocoon, so you're.
I haven't heard of either of those. Yeah,
you've never heard of Jade. Okay.
I've heard of Monster Rancher because I watched that anime back in the day, but like I never heard of Jade Cocoon.
Okay, so Jade Cocoon. I remember having a homie who had a PlayStation, and I didn't have a PlayStation, so I didn't really ever play it. But I remembered them
that life.
Yeah, I remember like playing. I remember watching them play this, and there's like bugs or something like they're not quite Pokemon, but they're like monster bugs that have like lasers and poison and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Megazoids.
You would like one more time.
Megazoids.
You said
Megazoid.
Not quite Megazoid.
No,
okay.
Do it.
What? No.
All right. Get that fast enough. Thank you.
So the point of Jade Cocoon is it was like I want to say like this is 98, right? So like everything was so realistic back then. At the time, it was like I think like a Miyazaki like character designer was a part of it. Like it felt like a like a Studio Ghibli movie kind of. This whole thing was that like you capture these bugs and like you'd fight them, but they'd get in their cocoons and they would evolve, and you wanted them to like get the Jade Cocoon because that's like how you'd evolve to your final form. I don't really remember too much about it other than it was very like I'm going around, I'm going to capture these bugs or these animals, they're going to fight. It was like I don't know, it was very similar. I remember it being very similar in vein. Let me see if I can pull up something about it.
I remember, switching gears to Monster Rancher. I remember a friend of mine or a cousin had that game, and like it was cool because it had the interesting mechanic where like you would take the disc out of the PlayStation and put in any other random disc to get a monster. Because like in the anime, like you would use these discs to like unlock monsters.
Yeah, no. In Monster Rancher,
put a Soul for Reals CD.
Music disc, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Soul for Real monster.
It would unlock new monsters. Yeah. It was like a thing that they like told you, but like didn't actually tell you. And if you found out, it was just like all my dad's dance hall reggae CDs would go into like shit like that. Like there was a couple of games that would be like if you took out something and put in like a music disc, it would unlock something or it would do something, or even as simple as just play that CD in the background while your game was still going. Like you could do that with Ridge Racer. That was like an old PS1 trick that they didn't really tell you.
That also kind of reminds me of that little trick in Metal Gear Solid 2. We had to like unplug the controller and put it in the second player slot.
That was one.
That was one?
Metal Gear 1, that's Psycho Mantis.
Right? Okay.
Psycho Mantis is the original one, right?
I thought it was 2. I could be wrong.
What does that trick do?
Well, because like he would control what you were doing, and like all you had to do was like unplug the controller and put it in like the second player slot for him not to do that. And like the game never told you that. You just had to like figure it out.
Okay. I don't remember this game.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You got a birthday coming up. It's all right.
No, I don't want it. Whatever it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. This game just sounds terrible. I'm with Ramon.
You know,
I'm sorry.
All right, well, fuck you, dude. How about that, Matt and Roman? Both of y'all.
I love all of you.
Roman said I chose violence. Great. Roman said I chose violence today, and I'm gonna keep choosing it.
Yep, we know. It's you.
I love you all. just feel my love.
Yes.
Are we gonna talk about My Hero Academia or not?
Let's do it.
There's so much to talk about. Oh my god.
Loki or My Hero Academia? Which one we gonna talk about?
We got time for both.
Jump in.
All right.
My Hero Academia.
We're not gonna do the whole chapter review. We're just gonna talk about it.
Because we got a couple chapters ago.
Yeah.
Uh,
So Deku
All
is
right,
on his
so,
digital any
Lady
shit right
Nagant.
now.
okay, yeah, Lady Nagant.
Yeah, Lady Nagant.
So-
She's got a
We
750
finally got the
caliber
wrap
on
up
her
of that fight. Yeah, Luffy's kind of not Luffy. Fucking Deku's got everything going. He's flying around.
Right.
He's finally getting intricacies of moving all of his stuff. He anticipated a shot, projected, misdirected in midair, and took out Lady Nagant. She's like, "What the fuck?"
And using
then
6
she got
quirks at a
exploded.
time like a champ.
Yeah, using 6.
Yeah, and then she got exploded. And that's
Mhm.
probably where we were last time we talked about My Hero Academia. I just want to
Something
give a
like
little recap. I
Yeah.
want to give a recap
So-
for Roman and for my life.
So I'm wondering, what is Fajin?
It's like a skill. It's I feel like it's kind of like a skill multiplier, but like only in short bursts.
Okay.
If I remember, like, because he called that move he did with it Bo 100% because he was at 45, but it can like
Mhm.
double his output. So like
Okay.
he's really putting out like 90, so he calls it like faux 100% smash.
Like think of it as like Goku can go Super Saiyan, but he still has that Kaioken ability.
It's kind of
Right?
like
So he
Okay.
can still use Kaioken to multiply his abilities, but he's not really hitting that
Fajin's
full Super
Kaioken.
Saiyan.
Fajin's Kaioken.
Like, think-
Got it.
there it is.
That's how I kind of broke it down in
That's
my
a,
mind.
that's a way
Got
to
it.
interpret it. Yes, Bajin is like Kaioken, short
Got it.
burst of energy.
Or if you want to think of it like it's a built-in like reject dial or impact dial or something like that. So
Oh, okay.
but
That's the way to bring it
I feel like Kaioken's probably the better call.
Yeah.
Because it's like I don't know like how it works, if that makes sense.
Ooh,
But in
it's
my
like
mind,
Gear
that's how I
1.
process it.
It's like Gear 1.
Gear second, yeah. What I don't even.
Second.
What was Gear 1? I don't remember. Okay.
Gear,
I don't
it's
remember.
Gear 2.
Gear 1 is just normal. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gear 2
But yeah,
is
it's like
when
Gear
you hit the first time against Luna.
Luna, we circled back. That's how. That's
I did
how
that. That was me.
Door.
According to Roman, it's a force multiplier. Like we said.
Okay, cool. So it's
I make a
Kaioken.
kick
But this
motion
kinda
toward
reminds
them.
me
I
of
get
that
save
ability
those
from
kicks
Hunter
up
x Hunter,
and kick
so.
you in the face with the Kaioken. So someone's over there on the side. He's just kicking a leg 20 times, like, and that just built up. So the one kick counts 20 times.
That's like the exact same power as that dude from the spiders and Hunter x Hunter.
Uvogin?
No,
got killed
no,
by
it was the other
Kurapika?
one. It was the tall blonde one. He was always in the tracksuit.
Oh,
He was just like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shalnark?
something like that. I can't remember the exact name, but he was definitely in the spiders.
Yeah. Okay. Don't remember that.
Yeah. He got killed for sure.
No, he's still
All
alive.
right, we're good.
Yeah,
well,
they're on the
let
boat.
me not say that. I'm not 100% caught up.
Keep reading. Keep reading.
Okay, never mind.
If I'm
Never
not
mind.
mistaken, doesn't he meet up?
It's okay. I don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Okay.
Okay. Just, someone's not really a spider. And we'll leave it at that. Okay, cool. All right. You want to jump in here? Ramon, why don't you just jump in for the My Hero Academia?
They are the three big
Yo,
three. So
okay, so I was low key talking to Wes about this before we started.
Okay.
That this has been the time skip and we've been focusing on Deku, but yes, okay. So
everyone else is
I
getting
guess
this
we have to
shit.
kind of talk about what I kind of have to jump all over the place and kind of go into what happened, right? So Deku kind of like gets the information from Lady Nagant. And she's like, go to this place in the woods.
Go to this mansion in the
Also,
Bari
there's other-
Woods.
Right.
Also, there's other people that he reached out to. I'm not the only one. And then Hawks is like, let's go
Who are
save
those
her.
other
We got to
people?
save her. She's about to pass out or whatever.
Mhm.
So all of the heroes that are like still around, like the big name heroes, like Mount Lady, I think was one I remember seeing.
Kamui Woods.
Was it Kamui Woods or is he dead? I don't know who's dead. I don't know who's alive anymore.
Kamui
Like
Woods
that's the
was
crazy
dead.
part. It was Woods?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like all of the big name heroes that we've seen that are still like, we're doing the hero thing. And they're all like rushing into this place. Deku goes in and sees this video and it's One for All, who's all just like,
who's just on a projector like,
you falling into my trap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. It's
Yeah,
very
you're
much
here
that.
because my plan worked.
Exactly how
But
I
he essentially
planned.
just goes the entire time I was in jail, I was focusing entirely on you. It's your turn, and like what Wes
He
had brought up,
says,
he
now it's
used
your
pretty
turn.
much- like it was exactly All Might's. I'm giving you my hair. You're getting this power. It's the same exact speech, but like the dark version.
Yep.
And then there's a huge explosion. Now there's one little frame that
Understatement.
they show on that. There's a small little frame they have before, like after he makes the statement, but before you see the explosion, and you see dark spiky hair and a face is kind of obscured with what appears to be things. Now we've had this argument of like that could be Deku. In my opinion, that looked like it could have been Dabi, because in the previous panel, Deku has his full cowl with his like little ear things. Mind you, they're all kind of scarred up and scuffed up, but it's not. It doesn't take too much to think that that could be Dabi. Now, the reason I say that, to go back to your question, is
the effect of the explosion. Sorry.
Could be. It could be Dabi because, again, the way you read manga is you see that before the explosion. So that being said, if Dabi is involved, and it would make sense because it feels like Deku's been going through his greatest hits, the human muscle, having to fight. Well, Chisaki's been featured recently. Kind of was there, like he was someone that's also been involved. So it's like a lot of these other big people that he's faced. So Dabi would be kind of one that makes sense, especially because we have Endeavor's big entrance of I don't do that well with the rain, all of the stuff of Endeavor coming in. The fact that Todoroki last time we saw him is I'm going to be the one that has to do this shit. That being said, if that is Dabi, this and all of the heroes get blown up, it would only kind of make sense for the class of 1A. To finally kind of show back up. That being said, Todoroki and of course Bakugo are going to be the big time players. Todoroki, who has access to his father's stuff, has been training on a high level. And knowing Todoroki, he's also been doing that ice stuff that he's been working on. Bakugo, Bakugo's in there putting in beast work in the gym. Like Bakugo ain't about to let Deku be the chosen one.
Especially if Deku went out on his own, and I'm sure like he's been in contact with like All Might because he was one of the first ones to know the secret. Like he knows that they're on
bond.
I don't see Dabi at all.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
Hey,
pull up that last page. What up, Roman? You still in front of me? You still in front of me?
I do love that. Yeah, of course. I do love what you have to say, but knowing that Deku is increasing and using 6 different powers and gonna have like all 7 or 6 different powers at the same time, how can Bakugo match that? How can he really contend with that? He's very smart, he's very talented, but how can he keep up?
I mean, he won't be exactly on the same level, but he'll be competitive.
He has like 8 powers in play at once. I think, how much does Bakugo truly know? Like, Bakugo might just think he has one thing that he's doing. So Bakugo might be like, oh, he's so clever. He's using this one power in all these different ways. So I feel like that might push Bakugo to expand his thing or to tap into technology and see what else can help him. Or as like what seems to be painfully obvious, he sold his soul to all for one already.
I don't think.
I don't think he would either. But I feel like that's kind of like an obvious anime. Like, I mean, you feel like you've been teasing that he's going to go evil. The whole time.
Honestly, after all the growth that Bakugo's gone through, I would hate to see that shit. I
do have an idea though. At the end of all of this, Bakugo will become like the #1 hero in the light of day, but in the dark of night, Deku will become like a hero as well. Like he fights things, like Batman in a sense. He fights in the dark, but Bakugo is the #1 hero, all like in the light of the day.
I can see vigilante,
like a dichotomy.
I would give it. I would give that to you if this wasn't set up like How I Met Your Mother, and at the beginning of this manga, it says Deku is the #1 hero, and this is the journey of how he becomes it. So I would be with you if that wasn't explicitly stated at the beginning of the story.
Yeah,
because it would make sense to be
the #1 hero just in the darkness.
I mean, maybe Bakugo becomes the #1 hero and then dies. So I mean, someone's got to die, right? Like it's a Shonen Jump. Someone's got to die for Deku to reach his full potential.
In the last 2 chapters, they've gone into like the dark side of the safety commission and like all the bullshit and like the things they do to keep peace that we never see. So like I can see that whole dichotomy of there needing to be like a dark hero or a vigilante type. But like, I feel like since we're exposing that now, we're seeing that like that side of it is wrong, and that we just need to be like all forward. You know what I mean? Up forward and up front with like all our dealings in this superhuman society. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can see that.
So
I can see that.
So real quick for Matt, you're asking where Dobby is. So bottom right on the left on the final panel, right underneath, it's now your turn with the face down.
Mm-hmm.
Like go so
here?
look at the panel next to it. Yeah, to the right.
This?
Like that whole panel.
Is it?
So if you look to
That's
the right
not
in the previous page, he's got his full cowling on, right?
Yeah.
He's got the cowl on,
That's
but
full
like
back.
there was just an explosion, so it didn't
Go back though, because the explosion happens after we cut to that. Like if we're looking at another, like if we go over to any other action scene, the fight, like he doesn't react to the punch before he gets punched. Like that's not how this works.
No,
like
I understand.
Are you saying that's Dobby?
I'm saying it could be.
I'm
It
just
can't-
not convinced.
Dobby has white hair. Remember, when he exposed himself, his hair changed from black to white when he was falling. His hair is white.
So hair dye doesn't exist in the world of My Hero Academia.
Why would he dye his hair back to black? For
Yeah,
what
they do.
reason? He exposed
Reset
himself to
it.
the whole
Yes.
world and then go back to black?
Wow.
Wow,
That's
you
my
made it
question.
sound bad.
That doesn't make any sense.
Nah, I don't know. I'll go back.
Okay, so
Am I
Goku
wrong?
goes Super Saiyan and stays blonde the whole time. Like we know how powers work, right? Like
Well,
his hair can't.
that
revert
makes sense,
back or-
but this isn't Dragon Ball Z though. So like not one person in this whole manga has turned their hair or their color themselves from one to the other and then back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He washed his hair and it turned to white and he exposed what he really looks like. So his family could
That's Deku.
go ahead.
That's Deku.
That's what I think. I think it's Deku.
And it's definitely Deku because we're looking at the video screen of All for One, and then previously we were looking at video screens with Deku right in front of it,
Right.
and he's wearing his cowl. It's just a differently drawn cowl, but it's Deku.
So I just know it
How is
couldn't
that a
be
differently?
Dobby.
Okay, how is that a differently drawn cowl?
Okay, so like, oh no, that's his hair.
It's a different angle.
Mhm.
It's his hair.
It's a different
That's
angle.
Like little. Yeah,
In my opinion,
Although the
it looks like
hair is
there's
there every
patches,
single
like, right where
time.
his cheeks and stuff were. I mean, that hair could be damn near anyone. Like that's fine. I'll give you all that the hair, but like I don't know, it just felt like his cheeks. It just felt like there's more to going on here than just one bomb. We've been seeing reveals after reveals and big reveals after big reveals going on. So if y'all don't have any imagination, that's
I
not.
mean, if it does turn out to be Dobby, I will give you all your flowers.
Oh, I'll
If
give
that's-
him all
No, you
an
won't.
extra.
if that's
Yes, I will.
Dobby,
No. If it
That'd
doesn't be in Dobby, you get all the respect.
Oh, and you get to say I told you so. That's
Yeah.
better than any
I'll
type
go
of
to the thing
respect.
and take it.
No.
When
I'll be
will
honest
you
with you. Money
say
and
that,
weed.
though?
Money and weed over. I told you so. Anytime. I'd rather have money. And
Okay. Well, when you come back to Chicago, I got you. We'll figure it out.
penny and flour.
you're wrong though.
Pay you a flower.
Wrong. It's
Hey, give him his flowers before he's gone, bro.
Give me my flour before I have to leave town.
no. You should get your flowers out there, man.
Yeah, man. I would like to.
No, I got some good ass flowers out here for sure.
Yeah. But also, it's way too
Okay,
expensive.
but now we talked about My Hero Academia. We can jump into Loki.
We
All
can.
right,
Y'all ready to talk about some Loki?
I'm out.
do
We
it.
can talk about
I gotta say this. Oh no! Don't
No, you
kick me
said I'm
out.
out.
No, I
he
am
did
out.
say no. You said
I'm
you're
catching
out.
up though. I'm in the American. I since you guys said to watch Loki, I finished WandaVision. I'm halfway through the American Soldier. It's actually I like it a lot. But why does the black superhero? Why does the black superhero have to be broke in the beginning? Like, hell, come on.
No,
But
Oh my!
I'm gonna
Well,
get to
it's
Loki.
not
We
confirmed.
talked
There's
about all
nothing
this.
confirmed.
I know
Not
you did.
confirmed,
You all
bro.
talked about this, but it's really
It's not
upsetting that they had to struggle for a loan in the first couple of episodes.
Yeah,
Like,
you're right.
I never seen any superhero have to do that.
That's
But
the point.
anyways, I will catch up to Loki.
Superheroes are millionaires to start off with.
Very true. But also, how did Captain America survive if he didn't have anything? He was broke when he went to the army, and then he fell asleep, or he He went through the
He
whole
was getting
thing,
paid
and
by the
then
government.
he never had a job.
You know what? Hey,
He doesn't even have a 401k.
He hasn't finished the series, so he doesn't understand how this whole show is a parallel about being white versus being black in America.
Mhm.
So let's
I
let him
do
finish watching the show
Mhm.
to understand that. And
No,
then you
I
can kind of
understand.
see how
It's pretty
that's
much
all a theme.
it's
The
pretty
theme
much
of the
on the
show.
nose.
Like,
But I do like Anthony Mackie more than I liked him in the past. So I'm really happy to keep watching it.
but yeah,
But I'm out.
Almighty Gaming Studios. I mean, that's a lot easier way of saying everything I was about to say. But yeah, it's because
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Enjoy. Bye.
All right, later, Ramon. Let's talk about.
He is leaving. That's funny. He left. Okay.
Loki.
Yes, I watched it. It's
Wow.
weird.
All right, so
It's weird.
Wow.
Loki's crazy. I thought, yeah, Marvel's knocking out of the park with these shows.
Mhm.
It's weird because almost all of these series have been like, let's take a character and just like do a different form of therapy with them. It seems like,
And that's exactly what's happening.
yeah,
Mhm.
like WandaVision literally was like her dealing with the shit. That episode with Agatha when they did the reveal, that
WandaVision,
was a therapy
self-help.
episode. We're visiting your traumas.
How self-help? It's all self-help.
When we
It's
went
like he gets
through,
extra help. The magician.
When we went through the Falcon, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier,
Mhm.
that was kind of a story of both. Like, I mean, it was really a story more like literally. We started off with Sebastian Stan with Winter Soldier in therapy. Like that's
Mhm.
Yep.
where we start off with him,
They do group therapy too.
and then like, yeah, and like a different kind of thing where I mean, I don't think it's really therapy for Anthony Mackie because
He's
how
double
they-
faced.
It's pretty well adjusted.
well, he's the therapist. Like that's the thing. Is he's the therapist. That's why he's qualified to be this
Mhm.
Captain America because he's the one that can help negotiate other things.
He was in therapy. Everybody.
It was amazing. With I don't want to talk too much because I know Roman's watching. I don't want to spoil him, but kind of keep going there.
Oh,
But literally,
right.
we start off here with Loki, and this is Owen Wilson. I forget his name right now.
Agent
he's-
Mo.
Mobius.
Mobius. Yeah, and he's essentially like making Loki reflect on his past actions.
Yep.
And like,
Why do you like hurting people? Do you like hurting people?
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
like I love the whole at the beginning of I see through this place as veneer. It's a tool by the weak to appear strong, and how like at the end how that all comes back around.
Mhm.
It's him reflecting upon himself, and it was just like
I was
what
like,
a
ooh,
great
ooh.
way to kind of explain and how to deal with a narcissist. Like
Mhm.
like that's what it is. Like it's like textbook narcissism. He thinks he's a god, and he's starting to
God
realize that he
King.
may not be. God King, yeah.
Right.
So I think it was great. I really love, like, if you look back on it, Loki was supposed to be the first one, right? And I feel like watching
Yes.
this kind of sets a lot of the threads that if this came out before WandaVision, we may not have had as much of like, what the fuck is happening in WandaVision?
No,
So I
totally.
think by switching around it, let that have a lot more of an emotional.
Because Loki gave us more backstory into the MCU as a whole. Like just
Right.
in that little
Of
cartoon
everything.
video they showed, like of how there was originally a multiverse in the
Mhm.
in this universe, but then there was a multiversal war, which to me is like
Well-
Secret Wars, but we can get
Well,
into that.
Right.
Well, they even made a point. I think even in that cartoon, they made a point to say, there was a multiverse, but this madness, like it was just like the multiverse
Yes,
of
and
madness.
this
was framed.
man,
It was worded where it was like that was intentional.
yes, I was
Mhm.
just like, oh, multiverse of madness, they're doing it. But yeah, after that calamity or whatever, all the timekeepers, they force all those timelines into one, the sacred timeline, and the TVA is their responsibility to keep that timeline going the straight and narrow, and deal with any branches off.
They nip variants in the bud.
Variants, yes. That was cute.
That scene was very similar. They're explaining that to shit. Do you remember in Doctor Strange? Do you remember in Doctor Strange when the Ancient One was like showing this and how there's different branches and like
Mhm.
she like essentially
Oh,
did like
you
a
mean-
very
no, that was
simplified
Endgame.
version of this explanation.
Yeah, you were
Was that
talking about
Endgame?
Endgame. That's
Oh, it was Endgame when
that
Doctor
was an
Strange.
Endgame.
Yeah.
Like if you take an Infinity
Was it-
Stone out of its proper place,
Yeah.
it causes a branch reality,
Mhm.
and that will lead to chaos.
Right. That was
Yes.
So this is all
I guess you're
leading
right. That
up to
wasn't
Multiverse of Madness, and I can't wait.
Mhm.
but
There's a new
couple
character
things-
being introduced, and they're not in the comics.
What
They
character?
will be. Anik Greyhall, maybe? I don't know.
Who?
Anik
You-
Greyhall?
Did you just make up a
Who,
name? Like, was that a
played,
person in
who,
the
who, who
show?
did
Little
she
bit,
play
yeah.
in the show?
Oh, I don't know. I'll know when I see them in the show, though, because I've seen the cartoonized version of the person.
Okay.
What is?
No one knows what you're talking about. You
Are
didn't
you
say
talking about a
anything.
person or a
You didn't say
character?
anything just now.
Both. A character in the show is being introduced in the show. And then, when a comic comes out for this show, they will be in that. And that's how they
Who
get
is-
into the comics universe.
So
know.
they have
Forgot.
been introduced, or they have all.
Nope. I'm
So
going to
like
go figure
you're a
it out.
time traveler who's come back in time to tell us what happens in future episodes.
A little bit.
What?
Okay.
It'll make sense shortly.
All right, so you
So
read some
I
kind of
kinda
BuzzFeed
like-
article. and
I want
acted
to
like
say
a
I like
person.
the whole quantum leap aspect of this. Like
Mhm.
we're gonna have Loki going to different timelines and different worlds in each episode, and it's gonna be fun. And I like the whole DB Cooper thing that he lost.
that
He lost the bet to Thor, and he had to rob a plane, and he ended up being DB Cooper. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I didn't know that rest story.
No,
at
when
all.
that was going on, and it was just like, wait, is he DB? Is he DB Cooper? And then like they did the reveal that he was DB Cooper. Like this is the dumbest shit. Let's keep watching it.
Yeah,
But I could tell something was up because that was the first scene that wasn't like a replay of something that happened in the MCU already. That's how I knew like that was going to be something. You know what I mean? I think it was really cool to be able to truly revisit the MCU like this. Like I love the moment where he's like, when he's like replaying his past, and he's like, you know, I won by doing this. And he's like, wait, by you killing Coulson, isn't that what caused the Avengers to form up and avenge his death? And I was just like,
yeah.
that's
Didn't they literally avenge Coulson's death? And then like,
Yeah.
there's another thing that bothers me. Like, they didn't talk about Coulson being revived, and that made me realize that Agents of Shield isn't canon.
So that may not have happened. Like, so this is what I
Right.
picked up on.
Yeah, so like
Like,
Agents
this-
of Shield may not be
It's a-
canon, and that
No, this,
Man,
so this,
same with
this
Agent of
timeline,
Carter.
this Toki timeline is the Toki from 2012's Avengers. So
Yeah.
everything that happened after the first Avengers isn't part of this Loki's timeline. So he has no clue. So like
Right.
he has no idea that Coulson has come back to life in this one.
But wouldn't the TVA know?
He would,
Right.
but I don't think they would give him
It
that
would,
information.
and that's
part of
why
the
you
safety
see
timeline.
Agent Carter in there. They
I
took
feel like-
Maybe that
I feel like the
he
TVA
kind of
is
look. That person
the
kind
TVA
of
is not going to give him all the information up front. They're going to be like little
No.
tricks. There's things that they're withholding.
and that's
right?
why they scan for robots.
Oh, that's actually pretty solid, Matt.
Mhm.
Because they
Pretty fucking
LMDs
solid.
come into existence based off of the timeline in which Coulson gets killed.
Well,
No
think about
Coulson
this
dying,
too.
no LMDs.
Vision would be someone that would. He's a robotic implant that has implanted memories. Vision
That's
must
true,
not
too.
be the only one.
It could be considered a soul. Yeah, that was
Mhm.
So Vision may not be the only one.
Yep.
But yeah, when they went through like the eight like the what is it, like the lost goods? What was that department?
Mhm.
Yeah, Lost Goods
and
Department.
there's-
in all the yep.
And
Why,
he's just
there's like
going
a
in to get the
dozen-
Tesseract. Oh, that was great.
There's a dozen.
And there were
There's
so
a dozen
many
different
Infinity Stones just powerless, little pieces of rocks.
That was really fun. Is every time Loki tried to do magic, it was just like the real life 8-year-old trying to go Super Saiyan thing going on. Where it's just like,
Yeah,
it didn't work. Like it was very funny, especially because I feel like Loki has always been like a sense of comedic relief, but he's also been like, I take myself so seriously, and I think that's what makes this fun. My favorite thing about TVA, all of this, is I felt like watching it in the first like 5 minutes, it had the same feeling of the first time I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
okay,
It's
yeah,
something like
That's
retro.
another parallel.
Something retro but futuristic about it.
Mhm.
Uh,
Even the way the place was designed looked retro.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
the orange hues, like from the 70s and stuff, which is supposed to be like make you feel like
And-
warm and everything, but just looks dumb.
It didn't look dumb.
But
I liked
also,
it.
I think in the vibe of Loki kind of just going through all of this stuff, it's all
Mhm.
wacky. It's all crazy. Us as the viewers are like, this is not normal. Loki's like, this
Right.
is not normal. And everyone else is like, this is just Monday. Please move on. Like that was what I think
Just
what they
keep
did.
going.
Like
Mhm.
everyone
Like, I
else
love
is
the
just like,
bureaucracy of it all.
Yeah,
like
they're just
it,
bogged down in
they
the
really
bureaucracy.
drove that home.
I didn't get the introduction of the character that just died at the top, outside of to establish like absolute authority. Mostly because I was looking for some sort of connection to mutants that someone said was introduced in the show.
No,
You gotta
I
quit
didn't see
quit
that.
reading that bullshit, man.
The only thing is going
Stay,
to probably be
stay off of those TikTok
Counter.
reviews
this wasn't
and theories. Okay.
This was on CBI.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
CBR,
and it
the renowned journalistic.
Oh yeah, the renowned journalistic site of true journalism.
CBR, comicbookreader.com.
You are right.
Yeah.
Yo, this is gonna come back. I feel like
did he
this is
go
gonna
back?
It's got to come back out. It's got to come back up.
Did it come? But did he go back in the timeline that got deleted? So it doesn't matter.
That's the whole thing about time travel. They're just making this shit up as they go along. There's no
There's
set
one
rule.
master timeline,
And the
and
truth
there was
is,
bad times when it was multiple other ones.
well, this is the thing too. Cap going back in time happens in 2020. It's confusing, but it takes a separate. The Cap thing is a separate branch than the branch that is the Avengers going back in time to stop or to get the new. There's like 4 branches going on in time, and this show probably started another one. You know what I mean? Because that's how time travel works. If we can,
it just gives you a headache when you think about it too much. Honestly.
Yeah, the thing is just like treat it like a comic book. It's a separate universe, and then if it comes in together and if it comes and remerges, beautiful. But if not, they get to be separate.
At the end of the day, just accept what the show gives you.
Yes.
Because if you keep on trying to put mutants or Mephisto and everything, you're not going to enjoy any of the shows.
No. If you keep saying Luffy's going to lose,
literally
you
show
don't
an image of
understand
a devil. And someone was like, "That's Mephisto." I'm like, "No, it's just Loki."
The devil. It's just the devil. They're in a church.
In France.
The devil in a church.
Also, I guess we can talk about this now. It was revealed at the end of the episode that the variant that they're chasing is another Loki variant.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is this the opportunity to bring in Lady Loki or She Loki?
Well, then you have to bring in She Thor and Lady Thor,
which
I think is a thing. Actually, now that I'm talking about that out loud, that was a rumor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Padme.
I love how you just said Padme, I know exactly you're talking.
I thought you said Padme, and I was like, what?
I did.
No, he means Padme Amidala.
No, I said Natalie Portman, but here.
Yeah.
I'll type in what I thought he said this. And I was like, who the fuck is Padme?
I don't know. Who Padme is.
That's just like the other day where I said mukbang and he thought I said muff gang.
Oh, hashtag muff gang.
Hashtag muff gang.
I don't get tired of that bit. I don't.
Okay.
Oh, but yeah, so I think Lady Loki may be a thing coming up at the end of the season. That may be the other variant we get. Or maybe not, and it's just another Tom Hiddleston, and that'll be fine too.
I want it to be like Frost Giant Loki. Like I want it to be like Loki. This variant of Loki grew
up in Jotunheim.
The one that grew up with the giants.
It grew up in Jotunheim, yes.
Yeah, I want that Loki.
Norse mythology games. So yes.
Yeah.
He seems kind of mean, this Loki that they're chasing.
But also, I think it'd be cool if it was like we think it's Loki, the whole show is it's Loki, and then like finally it's Mephisto. And they're like, "Gotcha, bitch." That'd be great. I would love a good old "Gotcha, bitch."
But we already know, since we've talked about all these Marvel shows coming out, like
we've done
all these theories are gonna fuck with us, and like almost none of them are gonna be true. We're just gonna keep going along until the show's over, and we're still gonna enjoy the hell out of it.
My
they
favorite
intentionally dragged out the whole Quicksilver thing.
Yeah, no.
Last like a switch. Yeah,
it was a mystery.
Did that.
Like I feel like Disney is putting these out each week just so we have time to talk about them and hype them up more. Because if they just unlocked the whole thing at once, people talked about it for a week and that was it.
Yeah.
So they're doing the right thing, even though, like, yeah, I get it.
No, it's great because it gives me something to look forward to each week. Like, like when it was the other shows, like, hey, Friday night, I know what me and Laura are doing. You know what I mean? Now it's like Wednesday, midday, I know what we're doing, but you know, it's cool. Like, it makes. We've all been sitting around the house watching TV, kind of mindlessly, with just screens on and shit, and it makes it become an intentional time when you have a show that comes out every week. Whether it's Dancing with the Stars, whether it's The Masked Singer, whether it's
Yep.
you know, The Mandalorian, whether it's
The
Loki,
challenge. The back.
having a show you look forward to every week and knowing that this is my time is great. It's great to have
One
that. And I
Piece.
think when you have a show that's bingeable, it's just,
One
I
Piece.
wasted 6 hours. I don't really remember anything. Next year, I remember watching a full season of that. I don't remember anything that happened as compared to, do you remember that episode of The Mandalorian in which they met the dude with the Boba Fett thing and they had to shoot the crate dragon and blow up the pearl? Like, you can remember each of those because you had a break in between. You could remember each episode of WandaVision because you had the break to, God, do you remember how great that 70s episode was and how they really made it seem like the Brady Bunch? And when Tiana Paris got shot through all 4 walls, she broke the 4th wall and got sent out.
Mhm.
Like, we had the time to talk about all of those things. If it was bunched in, that moment would have been confused with, you know, any other moment. Like, it's just, I feel like that's kind of what happens with binge shows versus strategically released shows.
The moments get a moment to breathe. Hey, I used
Yes. There
Now,
you
my favorite method is the way
Your
Hulu's doing some of their originals. They'll drop like
Mhm.
3 episodes, give it
And
like
then a
2
week.
weeks, and then
Yeah.
like another 3 episodes, or like
Okay.
3 episodes.
So if you don't
3
like it, you can get
episodes,
out.
and the
Week by
rest of
week.
it. Yeah, but they like, it's not quite week by week, but it's not quite all binge. It's just like you can make your own chunk if you want to. You can wait a month and binge it all if you want to, or you can pace it up. It's cool.
Pace it
Unfortunately,
up.
there's no shows on Hulu so that are really worth it, in my opinion.
No.
Because I mean, I like Solar Opposites, but you miss me
You know
with
what?
that.
I like Rick and
animated
Morty. I
movie.
just don't know if I'd like that show.
It's different. It's different for sure. Like the best part of Solar Opposites is like there's like a through line that in the first season there's like a through line they had running where they would like
Mhm.
reference the wall, and then they had like the wall episode, and that is awesome. The rest of the show kind of take it or leave it. Oh, also that MODOK show. That's actually a good show on Hulu. That's worth watching.
Okay, I'll give it
It's
a
a cartoon,
chance.
right?
Sure about it.
Yeah, shout out to the homie Yolanda Carney, the staff writer for that show.
Nice.
Oh, that's dope.
All right, cool. So it's been 1 hour and 18 minutes. Do we have anything else to talk about, or should we just get into recommendations?
Recommendations.
Okay. Go ahead, Matt.
Okay.
My
Matt, what you
recommendation
got?
is MODOK.
Hmm?
My recommendation is MODOK.
Wow.
Laziness.
Okay.
I know. It's
Okay.
terrible.
All right. I got 2
Uh,
recommendations, both on Netflix. Season 2 of Lupin is on there. Part 2 of Lupin.
It is.
So go watch that and see
Oh, I think-
some
Come out.
some
Mhm.
crazy capers. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, capers. Stealing shit in a fantastical way. I love it. And it's a black man, so support black actors.
Yes.
And also for any JoJo fans, for some reason I can only watch the dub of JoJo because it needs to be on in the background sometimes.
Mhm.
So sees part 4 of JoJo's Diamond is Forever. That is right. That's it, right? Diamond is Forever. Diamond is Unbreakable. Something
Yeah.
like that.
Diamond
I
is
feel
like
Unbreakable.
Jay-Z's
You're with the
Diamond is
Josuke?
Unbreakable. That the dub of the part 4 is on Netflix now. Enjoy it at your leisure.
Nice.
That's Jotaro, right?
Yeah. Josuke.
Not Jotaro.
Josuke.
Josuke, don't touch my hair. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Don't make fun
Not
of my
the
hair,
punk
dude. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's fucking dope. Cool. All right, I got a recommendation. I got a couple of recommendations. So I know Chicago is fully open. Everything full capacity. California, we open up on Tuesday. Everything's back at full capacity on Tuesday for us out here. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give a recommendation of like, yes, get back out there. Yes, go do stuff, but like,
Slowly.
Be patient. Be patient.
More than
Everything's going to be slow. Restaurants are still hiring. Going out to eat. Going out to eat is not going to be the same experience you had beforehand. You're going to have to exercise your patience a little bit. You ain't going to get what you want, and you're still going to have to tip well, super well. So if you don't feel like you're up for that, maybe don't go out. Maybe learn to cook. Maybe have a potluck with your homies. But if you're going to go out and be an asshole, just don't do that. So that's my recommendation for one. Number two, don't
be an
fucking be
asshole.
out here lying. Like, we're about to start doing this out there. I know a lot of people out here just want to be, yeah, I got vaccinated. I want to come do this thing. Just don't be a fucking liar. Like if you're bold enough to not get it, be bold enough to state it. Otherwise, you're a hypocrite, and we will be calling you out. That's how this works now. I went to a little bit of a party last week. Writers group with my wife. Me and one other person of color, the other black dude. We were bonding, chatting about. We're talking about concerts we'd been to. He was like, I was talking about Anderson .Paak being a great concert. He was like Thundercat, and I was like, dude, Thundercat is an amazing, experience. Somebody comes in, Laura was talking to him, and they come over and just starts complaining about, like, just totally starts dominating our conversation, complaining about, I don't even remember what. And he was like, finished up his statement. I just go, oh yeah, we were talking about the best concerts we went to. You ever seen Anderson .Paak? And he just looked at me so confused, and he goes, I was talking about this. And I go, yeah, and we were talking about this before you came into our conversation. So you and he just like got all like, but then he like realized what was going on and kind of stepped away. But it was like, nah, man, like I get it. Everyone's excited. We're all drinking. We're all in our heads, but nah, stand up for yourself. Like put people in their place. Don't be an asshole. Don't be lying to people on your shit. Stand up for your friends. Stand up for your folks. Like we're like, it's a weird place. Cause yes, everyone has a little bit of grace. Cause yes, we've all been trapped up in a room, not used to being in public, not used to being around folks, used to being around new folks. For a lot of people, this is the first time they're around people of color for the first time in like a year and a half. For some folks, this is the first time you're around white folks for a year and a half. This is the first time a lot of people are going outside of their bubble for the last year and a half. And just like the culture ain't what it was before we went into this. People ain't the same as we was before this. What you used to do and get away with, you ain't going to. So all the shit that you said that you were going to do, all the things you said that you were going to do to be better as we entered the new world, I encourage you to stick to that, to make whatever that is for you. For me personally, I'm in Hollywood. I know the image is going to be more of a thing. So I'm going to try my best to, every time I step out or go do something, I'm going to look like I'm someone going out to do something. I'm going to try to upgrade my wardrobe. I'm going to try to look better. I'm going to try to take more of a investment in my looks, how I feel, how I work out. Even like I talked to y'all a couple weeks ago about my knee. I finally went and got the MRI, got the results. I'm about to start treatment on that. So like,
there you go.
Better yourself. The world is about to pick up. All the stuff that you've done in this like quarantine time, all the skills you developed, they're valid skills. You may have gotten really good into building figures and may feel like you never will do that in public for anyone else. But whatever skills you learned in building figures or painting or whatever it is, incorporate that into what you do. I had an opportunity. I felt like over the break, I really had a hard time focusing on acting. Like, give me a script, let me act. I had a really hard time with that, right? But I had a lot of doing improv over Zoom. I had a lot of interacting with, different people doing different things. And I had my first like real kind of audition for something that I actually cared about in a long time. And even though I was like, man, I haven't had like a scene with lines and done this and worked on a camera and like forever, I still knew that I had the skill set that I did have, and whether or not it becomes something is a different question. But I was confident in knowing that the skills that I had built, the things that I had worked on, the investments I had made into myself meant something. And they may not be able to see it, but you fucking know it. And that's where your skill set is. Don't let anyone take your confidence, because even if you don't think that you got a really quick and efficient way to cut onions, and that's something you worked on, there's a way that you can translate that skill set into your day job. There's a way that you can push through and be precision while you're crying. That's a skill set that you can adapt to other things. And I just want to encourage you that as we enter into this, you're going to get frustrated. You're going to get confused. You're going to deal with the interaction that you're going to second guess. We're all going to deal with all of those. And I just recommend finding the confidence in the things you know you do. And I'm going to leave it at that. You should watch anime. You should play some video games. Don't watch E3. All right, I don't know why you're typing that in the chat as we're doing the wrap up, but we are the Melanated Anime Club. We'll be here next week. Matt Kid, ladies.
Baka mitai kodomo nano ne 夢を追って傷ついて嘘が下手なくせに笑えない 顔を見せた I love you もろくに言わない口下手でほんまに不器用なのにどうしてさよならは言えたのダメだねダメよ